Good to see you guys, America's Best Looking Couple. How are you? Awesome, we're doing this again. What does this charity mean to you guys? You guys put a lot of work into this. This is not just a one-time event during the year. You guys do this consecutively. You're always raising money for causes, but what does this personally mean to you, the passion behind it?
I think we call this is like our fifth child. When we were in high school, we always said we wanted 5 kids. We ended up with 4 physical and pitches in our fifth. So, like I said, I just feel like we feel obligated to put on for the kids. We've come from such humble beginnings, and we know where we came from and how much help we needed to get here, and we want to be that vehicle for other kids.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. Now you look amazing. Obviously, you both look great. The transformation, it's crazy. You see the work on Instagram that you put in every day. How do you feel? What's the goal? The end goal, is it just to look great and feel great for your wife, or is it just a personal thing?
No, it's just
good every day.
It's just to feel good every day and look great for her. But yeah, it's just to feel good, and the rate I was going, I was pretty big, so I don't want to live my 40s and 50s like that. So I wanted to, get healthy as possible, be able to walk out here on the golf course and not have any problems. So I feel good.
So I'm curious, what is your morning routine? Everyone, a lot of people, some of the great people out there always have a morning routine. They like to wake up at a certain time. Tradition, have a water with maybe 11 and 2 hours. What is your morning routine?
I normally wake up at like 7, and then I'm waking the kids up. Waking the kids up, I take the kids to school, drop off, and then I come back, have breakfast, lay around for a little bit, and I go to the gym at 11.
Yeah. I think you guys are a great example of a very successful, but very happy marriage. And in sports, and it's tough. Obviously, as an athlete, he's traveling a lot. There's so much going on. There's so much adrenaline and energy. What makes a good, healthy relationship when you're an active? How do you make it work?
I actually think the distance helps. He's been retired. He's been home. I think, when they go on the road, the distance helps. And now that he's retired, I'm just so happy that he is home and he can help. So it's just been a great balance of, he's got us to a point where we're all, we live in a beautiful home and we're so happy and all that great stuff. But now he can be home with the kids and be hands-on and be a stay-at-home dad. Yeah. So it's been great.
And for me, I love being just around. I miss so much of everything, whether it was school, sports, and everything. So now just to be home and kind of hang out feels good.
Like we went apple picking yesterday.
Yeah, and I loved it.
And he was so excited to go apple picking, which, by the way, every year we've gone, but he's been playing or playoff bound, and so he hasn't been able to apple pick. And yesterday, he went apple picking.
Yeah.
That's sober flex, not so bad, right?
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Lastly, Yankees right now, playoffs. What are your thoughts going into it? It's been an interesting season, ups and downs, but what are your thoughts right now? Boston's a tough team?
No, Boston's a tough team, but that team is super resilient. You're talking about the core of this team that was birthed in, wild card, and we were down 0-2 in Cleveland, and, down 0-2 to the Astros. So, the core of this team is super resilient. So I don't worry about them going up to Boston. I just worry about the length of, them playing these playoff games. They had to start 2 weeks ago playing, basically one-game playoffs. I just don't know how long they can sustain that until October.
Yeah, do you like these one-off wild card games? Is it kind of?
I do. I wish they had a wild card series. I wanted to expand the playoffs like last year. I think that was a lot of fun. You get more franchises into it. Look at what's happening in Seattle, out in Seattle this year, and so it just makes it a lot of fun when you get everybody involved.
Yeah. One last thing, Ohtani. You were the first one I remember to say this guy's one of the best players ever. Every time I see him play, you were the first one to say this guy's gonna be the best ball player ever. This guy is. Do you still, obviously seeing what he did this past season, do you still feel like that? What did you see in him that made you realize he was that much?
I seen him play one inning. The first inning I seen him play, he had a home run off of Luis Severino fastball at 97 hitting the seats, and then he came up and threw 100. He hits the ball the hardest and he throws the hardest out of anybody in the game, and I think the year that he had this year is probably one of the best years that anybody's ever going to have in the game. I don't even think he could be able to replicate this again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like 150 strikeouts, 45, 48 home runs. Like what he did this year was amazing, and I hate to say it, but I called it.
You did. You called it. You called it, man. Well, dude, thanks so much. Thanks for what you guys do for this charity. It's amazing. It's great seeing you guys. All right?